Hi everyone. In this short video, I'll be discussing who God is and what God is all about. So thank you for tuning in. So a lot of people are confused, and I used to be confused before I died, and I used to be open to the fact that God could be something other than our Father, maybe like a higher power of some sort that's gender neutral, or it could even be a woman. Um, but I found out the hard way because a little while after I died and I realized that I was possessed, I ran to my nearest Catholic church and I was crying outside the church before I met with the Father. And while I was telling him my story in in the Father's office at my local Catholic church, I live in Alameda, California. Um, he, I was just talking about my life, and I thought it was me talking, but it wasn't. It was a demon talking. And I was having this conversation in front of the priest, and I thought that it was me talking to the priest, but it wasn't me talking to the priest. The voice came from behind me, and I was talking on and on and on about how I tried my best here on earth, and I was like, I I did the best I could. And God was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, yes, I did. And God, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. God said, no, you didn't. And then said, I should punish you. And it was like this loud booming voice right behind my left ear. And I realized that I was talking to God because the priest was like, who are you just talking to? Were you just talking to God? And I looked over and I looked back at the priest. Looked over, looked back at the priest. Yeah, I was. That was the first time I talked to God. And I found out He is our Heavenly Father that day. You know, I was always skeptical. I thought maybe He could be a man, a woman, who knows? Um, but mostly a man. When I would think of God, I would always think of him as a man, and he is a man. And so, if you don't know that, if you're open-minded, maybe you're not religious. Our God, He's the Christian God, the Islamic God, and the Judaism God. So as long as you believe in those three religions, you're good. And um, we also have our Mother of God, who is Mary. And God and Mary are together in heaven. And that's that. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. But our God is our Father, and that's why when they pray in the Catholic Church and other churches, they say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He is our Father. So have a good day. That's just a short message, and I hope it sits well with you.